All right, so let's go over some numbers. This email is from my own personal account. We use apartments.com for our renters. This is actually from one of our renters, this particular mobile home. We purchased this mobile home for $15,000. Okay, this particular tenant pays $1,500 a month in rent every month. When they moved in the mobile home, guys, we asked them for $1,500 deposit and the first month's rent, and so that's going to be $3,000. So if we paid $15,000 for this particular mobile home, and right out the gate, they gave us $3,000, we only owe $12,000 on this particular mobile home. Do not forget this mobile home is actually inside of a park. So the lot rent is $700. So if the tenant is paying us $1,500 and the lot rent is $700, we will receive $800 in our pockets every month from this particular renter. Now, I just finished telling you guys, after they gave us the deposit and the first month's rent, they gave us $3,000 and we paid $15,000 for this particular mobile home that left us a balance of $12,000. And if we are receiving $800 a month in rent, if you take $12,000 and you divide it by 800, that means in 15 months, we will own this mobile home flat out. We will own this mobile home flat out. And this is when the payments start coming in for a lifetime. Hello, this is Kelly from Hills, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about buying mobile homes. Those of you who know us, me and my brother, we buy mobile homes and we rent them out. And today, we're going to be sharing a couple of tips regarding how we go about buying mobile homes and how we use them for investment properties. So let's first talk about the mobile home market. That's very important to understand. A lot of people are looking for affordable housing. A lot of people cannot afford single family homes. And this is where you can come into play, just like me and my brother come into play. We provide affordable housing to people who could not afford to purchase a single family home. All right, for starters, let's talk about affordable housing. Mobile homes provide affordable housing for people who might not be able to afford a single family home. And my brother and I, that's where we provide affordable housing for people who cannot afford a single family home. Even though we no longer sell or finance our properties out, we actually rent our properties out. A lot of people will buy mobile homes and they will sell or finance them out. And what do I mean by seller financing? When I'm talking about seller financing, what I'm talking about is that when somebody buys a mobile home and then you become the bank because they cannot get a traditional loan from the bank. So you become the bank. So you buy, let's just go through some numbers. You buy a mobile home, let's just say hypothetically for $10,000, and then you turn around and you sell it to somebody for $20,000. Okay. They don't have the $20,000. So what happens is you sell or finance the property out to them over, let's just say, 5 to 7 years. And so you create a note for that particular mobile home. You ask them for a deposit, normally 10 to 20% down, and then they will be making you payments anywhere between 5 to 7 years. We don't choose this strategy anymore, and it's called seller financing. The reason why we don't choose this strategy anymore is because we like to rent our mobile homes out for a lifetime. Okay. We like to get a deposit from the tenant and we like to rent the mobile home out for a lifetime. Now you're going to ask me, Kelly, why do you prefer renting? Why do you want to be the landlord? The reason why we want to be the landlord, guys, is because mobile homes have a life expectancy of anywhere between 55 to 60 years. So we have 55 to 60 years worth of payments coming in from that particular tenant. When you sell or finance a property out, 9 times out of 10, you're going to create a note anywhere between maybe, let's say, 5 to 7 years if the mobile home is roughly about $20,000. So after you create that note, that person, that end buyer, can cash you out. And what do I mean by cash you out? They can make payments on that mobile home anywhere between 5 to 7 years. And after the 5 to 7 years is over, they no longer owe you any payments. It's just like buying a car. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the difference between a mobile home and a manufactured home. A lot of people use mobile home interchangeable with manufactured home, me included. I am guilty of it. But guys, let me tell you something. A mobile home is a home that was built before 1976, and they call this pre-HUD. They call this pre-HUD. Now, if a manufactured home was built after 1976 is called a manufactured home. And the reason why there is a difference between mobile home and manufactured home is because the government made all these rules and regulations regarding standards on how a manufactured home would be built in order so it could be safe for the consumer. A manufactured home that was built after 1976 is called a manufactured home, not a mobile home. If a mobile home was built before 1976, it is called a mobile home. My brother and I do not like to invest in mobile homes unless we are wholesaling mobile homes. We do not like to buy in whole mobile homes. Those types of homes we normally like to wholesale. We like to buy in whole manufactured homes. These are the types of homes that we like to rent out to our tenants. Now, a mobile home or manufactured home can be on private land or it can be inside of a park. Just remember, if the mobile home or manufactured home is on its private land, then there is going to be an increase in the amount of taxes that's going to be owed on that particular mobile home or manufactured home. Now, if a mobile home or manufactured home is inside of a park, one thing you're going to have to be concerned about is the lot rent. So, what happens when you purchase a mobile home or manufactured home inside of a park? You're going to have to concern yourself with the lot rent because you do not own the land. You only own the mobile home or the manufactured home. So that is one thing you're going to have to consider when getting into the mobile home or the manufactured home business. Now, when you're getting into the mobile home or the manufactured home business, what you're going to have to concern yourself is an exit strategy. Let's talk about two exit strategies today. We're going to talk about renting and we're going to talk about seller financing your properties out. So when you're considering renting your mobile home or your manufactured home out, depending upon when you purchased it, manufactured homes have a life expectancy of anywhere between 55 to 60 years. So you will have 55 to 60 years worth of payments coming in if you decide to rent your manufactured home out. So we talked briefly earlier about seller financing. That is yet another exit strategy. What happens with this strategy is that when you have a mobile home or a manufactured home and you find an end buyer who does not have all the cash in order to buy that mobile home or manufactured home, what's going to happen is they're going to give you a deposit anywhere, let's just say between 10 to 20% down. And then after that, they're going to be making you monthly payments just like a car note. So now let's talk about inspecting the mobile home or the manufactured home. You're going to have to check out the roof to make sure that there aren't any leaks. You have to check the flooring to make sure that there aren't any soft spots. You're going to have to check out the AC unit as well as the heating to make sure both of those are working. You have to check out also that there is running water, that the plumbing is working, and also the electricity is working with inside a mobile home or a manufactured home before you consider purchasing it. Now you're going to ask me, Kelly, what exit strategy should I pick? Well, that depends upon you and your financial situation. I cannot answer that for you. Remember, guys, when you are renting your mobile homes out, you Remember, guys, when you are renting your mobile home or your manufactured home out, you are the landlord and you are going to be responsible for all and any repairs. However, when you're seller financing your mobile home out or your manufactured home out, you will not be responsible for any repairs. It's just like buying a car. When you buy a car, guys, especially a used car, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be you that's going to be responsible for the repairs. So the same is true when you're seller financing out a mobile home or a manufactured home. So don't forget to like this video and go ahead and subscribe. And guys, there will be many, many more videos concerning mobile home investing and manufactured home investing. Join me at Hills, Deals, and Wheels mobile home investing course.